Good evening, folks, and welcome to A Christmas Carol entirely from memory. I am your host, Pete McElligott. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, and Merry Christmas to all of you. For those of you who have never been to an entirely from memory show before, it's exactly like this. It's always on Zoom. We've never changed it. But for those of you who have, you know that this is different, and we are on Zoom now because of 2020. And the show tonight is going to be a little bit different, but not that different. The theme is still the same. What is that theme? Well, we tonight are going to have 6 performers recreate the spirit, if not the exact story, of A Christmas Carol entirely from memory. Imagine a play in which all the actors quit, and then I go outside the theater with a garbage can lid, bang it as loud as I can, and say, "Does anyone know the story of A Christmas Carol?" And the first 6 people who turn to me and say, "What?" they're in the show. That's what's happening tonight. With one exception, I did allow them to watch a version of A Christmas Carol before diving into tonight's show. What version? Entirely up to them. And they all didn't watch the same one. Some of them watched very, very serious versions. Some of them watched versions starring Muppets. Some a very gaunt Guy Pearce. No one watched my favorite, Mr. Magoo's. If you haven't seen it, it's a Broadway show. It's a Broadway musicale with Mr. Magoo. He can't see things. It's hilarious. For everyone else who has seen a show before, who has not seen a show before, for all of you, welcome to this room. And for the next, dare I say, hour 20 minutes, we're going to try and cut that down, but hour 20, we're going to watch 6 people try to figure out what the story of A Christmas Carol is as they bounce off of each other and do their best to remember that movie they watched. Please help me in welcoming our performers for tonight to this Zoom stage. In alphabetical order, it is none other than Eric, O Little Town of Austin. Eric Austin, welcome to the show. Followed by Ryan Mary Chittapong. Ryan Chittapong, welcome to the Zoom stage. And then none other but Molly Donwee, now our Gaby. Molly Gaby. Followed by Liz, last Christmas I gave you my lime cooler. There she is. And then Austin Goodking, Wenceslas last looked out on the Feast of Sanders. Welcome, Austin Sanders. And last but not least, certainly, is Andy. It's beginning to look a lot like Schneeflock. Oh, we didn't mean to interrupt. Oh, hi, Andy. These are our 6 brave souls. Tonight, in terms of this show, they watched the movie, but they didn't know what role they were going to be playing. We're going to take care of that right now, which brings us to, and please say it with me now, next slide.
Next slide.
The casting.
Oh, God. Still my face.
Oh, this. Oh, you're talking about this. Yes, that is the image that I think of when I think of casting. I don't remember what stock photo site I found this on, but I do remember that it was under casting.
Wow.
But in order to cast tonight's show, our performers are going to put up a finger. 1 through 6. They're going to display a number 1 through 6 on their fingers in front of them. Try not to share any numbers with anybody else. I don't want to see any twinsies. No twinsies allowed. And I have cards right here in front of me. Maybe you can't see it because of the glare from my light. I have cards. That's a 6. These cards are dictating what roles they have just cast themselves as. And we're going to start with 6. Now, something to keep in mind. They don't know what role this is. And in addition to the role, the person is about to be given a rule that they have to follow while playing this role. Let's find out exactly how that works with our first, I don't want to say victim, our first cast member. Number 6, Molly Gaby. Molly, you are cast in the role of Bob Cratchit / Belle. That is the role that you are cast in. Best of luck with that role, Molly. Your Zoom rule, Molly, that you must follow as you perform the roles of Bob Cratchit and Belle, love's interest in the past, is you must compliment the other character that you are talking to at the beginning of every line. Try not to repeat those compliments, but at the start of every line, we need to compliment those other people. Bob's too nice, but...
Single line?
Every single line at the beginning of it, you have to compliment them.
Okay. Got it down.
Yeah, go to town. We're looking for some positivity in 2020, and you're going to bring it in spades. So, number 5. Who's number 5? Who's got 5 fingers up? It's Liz. Liz Limecooler. Liz, you are playing the roles of Nephew Fred and Tiny Tim. Nephew Fred and Tiny Tim, Liz.
I'm tiny. It
This
works.
is kismet. It's kismet, I tells you. And the rule, Liz, that you must follow gifts from Nephew Fred and Tiny Tim. Liz, the audience, at various points throughout the show, you are going to hear this sound. When you hear that sound, a poll just popped up on the audience's screen, and they're going to vote on what gift Nephew Fred or Tiny Tim is about to give to someone in the scene that they are in. So when you hear that sound, you have about 30 seconds to vamp and really talk about the gift you're about to give and who you're about to give it to and how much it means and how long it took you to make and all the wonderful things that 30 seconds can be filled by. And then you will be revealed what the audience chose to give as a gift from Nephew Fred or from Tiny Tim to that person in the scene. Make sense, Liz?
I got it.
Yeah. Oh, you've got it and then some. Thank you, Liz. And then we're on to number 4. Number 4, Eric. Eric, a little town of Austin. Eric Austin, you have been cast as the ghost of Christmas Yet to Come, and young Scrooge, Scrooge of the past. And your rule, oh, I am sorry to say, Eric, one of your characters has been replaced. It is either the ghost of Christmas Yet to Come or young Scrooge. Which of your characters has been replaced, Eric? Choose character.
Young Scrooge.
Okay, if that's what you want. Young Scrooge has been replaced by Clarence the Angel from It's a Wonderful Life. Now, just so you're aware, because I don't want to send you down a river without a paddle, Eric. Clarence, he loves Tom Sawyer. He's an angel. He is, we'll say, folksy in his ways. He's constantly dusting his hat off. And he's trying to show George Bailey what the world would be like without him.
Jesus Christ.
So whatever else you can add to that, and I think whatever else you can add to that, Eric, is entirely of your own invention. If I could offer you just a little bit of help, Eric, I'll do my best Clarence right now, maybe, if I did not prep this. But, what's a good line? You weren't born, George. They don't remember it because you were never there.
Oh, you were never there, George.
There you go!
I got it.
That's it!
I'm good.
That's all that needed to happen.
Okay.
And number three is Ryan Chittapong. Ryan Chittapong, you have been cast as Ebenezer Scrooge.
Okay.
And your rule is that you must use lines written by the audience. So audience members, if you have a line that you'd like to have in tonight's show come out of Ebenezer Scrooge's mouth, specifically Ryan Chittapong's mouth, you can type it in the chat and you can put line in all caps so we can see it better. Line in all caps, colon, and then that line that you want to add to the show. And throughout the show, you will hear this sound effect. And that sound effect lets us know that Claire the Red-Nosed Gresham, my assistant and lovely wife, has sent a line to Ryan Chittapong's phone.
So I have half a battery left, okay?
Okay, and we'll try not to send too many lines. If there's one thing Claire is, it's brilliant, and she knows exactly how to handle half a battery. Best of luck to you, Ebenezer Scrooge.
Thank you.
Number 2, Andy Schneeflock. Andy Schneeflock, you are the ghost of Christmas Past and Mrs. Cratchit. You are the ghost of Christmas Past and Mrs. Cratchit, and your rule for tonight, Andy, is you must use Cockney rhyming slang. An email has been sent to you right now by Claire the Red-Nosed Gresham, and it is a list of Cockney rhyming slang for you to incorporate into tonight's show. Now, you do not have to use the list, but if you're not going to use the list, it better sound like Cockney rhyming slang. You're free to create your own. As most Cockneys will tell you, it is organic and spur of the moment. So as long as it sounds like Cockney rhyming slang, we're all on board. All right, Andy? Ghost of Christmas Past and Mrs. Cratchit. Thank you, Andy, which leaves us with Austin Sanders. Number 1, Austin Sanders, you are the ghost of Christmas Present and the ghost of Jacob Marley. Those are the roles that you are playing. 2 ghosts, and your rule for tonight, Austin, is speakers off, microphone on. You are turning off the speakers, so you will not be able to hear what I am saying, what any of the other performers are saying, and you are leaving your microphone on so that we can all hear what you are saying. It is a very one-sided conversation, but I guarantee you, communication is still possible.
Marley and Christmas
Ghost of Christmas Present.
Ghost of Christmas Present. Got it.
Present and Marley. We wish you luck, Austin. And that is our cast. The show has been cast, and our performers will now go and costume themselves appropriately based on what they can grab from around the house. In addition to this information, I want to throw 2 more things out at you. First off, we are performing tonight in support of an organization. That organization is called Our House. In the event that you are multi-screening tonight, maybe you've got a phone in your hand and you're like, I'm just playing my game, or I'm going through my sports course, whatever it is you may be looking at. Maybe prior to the midpoint of the show, where I will talk more about this organization, you might want to check out ourhousega.org. Our House, spelled out, ga.org. That is the organization that tonight we are supporting, and some of your ticket money is going to, so you are supporting them as well. And this is an organization, 1, that I think is worth supporting, and primarily, 2, because it is an organization that serves families that are experiencing homelessness. And this is a fantastic time of year for us to be supporting anyone who is supporting someone else. A story that is all about someone recognizing humanity in other people, and in that way, experiencing their own humanity. What a wonderful time of year to do exactly that. What a year to do exactly that. So, in the event that you want to look it up before I talk about it later, ourhousega.org. Check it out, why don't you? But I have assigned rules to every single performer in the show, but wouldn't you know it, there is 1 rule left. And that rule is deleted scenes. And we are going to do this rule a little differently than we have this entire year on Zoom. I am asking you at home, I am asking you to help us out tonight. Is there anyone, and put it in the chat, why don't you? Is there anyone in the chat who would like to be in charge of our deleted scenes tonight? And that person will be promoted from panelist to attendee, and that person will then become in charge of cueing our deleted scenes. I think I saw Layla. Are you out there? Layla, are you out there? I think right now Claire Gresham is already promoting. Already. And as soon as you're an attendee, as soon as you are a panelist, you can turn your camera on if you want to turn your camera on. If you don't want to turn your camera on, you don't have to turn your camera on. If you instead want to just communicate verbally, we can do that. And Christmas. But also Christmas. Thank you for joining us, panelists. And thank you also for being so enthusiastic. What's your name? Where are you from? What do you do? I've already lost.
Hi, my name's Layla. I'm watching from the same room as one of your performers.
Hence the echo that we experience as we can hear you through Molly's camera. Thank you. Wait, you're watching from the near vicinity of Molly Gaby. What's that like?
It's pure magic.
As I would assume it would be. Now, Layla, you get 2 opportunities during the first half of tonight's show. During the second half, we will ask somebody else to step forward. But for the first half of the show, you have 2 opportunities to turn on your camera and your microphone, or to just turn on your mic, whichever you prefer, and say new scene, new scene, new scene. As soon as you say those words, the performers are going to create a scene that makes perfect sense given where they are in the story, but is not originally in the story. And dare I say that we were going to learn something about you based on when you say new scene, new scene, new scene. Perhaps more than you want us to know. But you are allowed to do it twice, and you can do it whenever you like. Sound good?
Not of gravy.
Sounds great. Can't wait.
I am not of. I'm a thanks for your doorknob.
Do you hear that sound? Does anyone else hear that voice? In going through tonight's show, thank you, Krista. I think someone was practicing. I'm going to go ahead and say someone was practicing.
He can't hear you because his speaker's off, by the way.
No. Oh, I know. Don't get me wrong. I think that's going to happen quite a bit. But for tonight's show, one last thing that I want to throw out there, and that is to say thank you for joining us, and to just ask you, some of you shared beforehand, where are you joining us from? Where are you tonight? As we go into our show, I'm just interested. I saw some people commenting from Homer Glen. Some people from Lamont. Thank you, Leah. Some people commenting, ooh, Long Island. Astoria, Sunnyside. There's a lot of Brooklyn going on, a lot of New York going on, Philadelphia, North Carolina. Ooh, Massachusetts. Ithaca. There is, look at all of these places. Look at all of these people. What a wonderful group we're all a part of, the Lower East Side. Hello to the Lower East Side, Jags. Thomas Rack are up there in Ithaca in a room full of books, and there is a human skull in that room. I happen to know for a fact. Claire Barenblum is in Russia, and she wants you to know about it. Thank you for joining us. Thank you all for coming out and joining us on what is one of my favorite nights of the year, because this is one of my favorite stories. Why is it one of my favorite stories? Hello, Gwen in Arkansas. We have never met, have we? It is one of my favorite stories because I grew up listening to this story, watching this story, and I grew up loving this story. And in that way, I do remember a little bit of this story, and I am going to start off our story tonight. So sit back, have a drink handy, and I'll start us. Jacob Marley was dead to begin with. Jacob Marley was as dead as a doornail. Mind, I don't mean to say I know what there is that's particularly dead about a doornail. It would seem to me that a coffin nail would be the deadest metal of all ironmongery, but the wisdom of our ancestors is in the simile, and my unhallowed hands shall not disturb it. So, you'll allow me to repeat, Jacob Marley was as dead as a doornail. My favorite line now comes. Scrooge knew he was dead? Question mark. Of course he did, period. Dickens was paid by the word. Scrooge was Marley's sole partner, sole friend, and sole mourner. Our story begins in the counting house of Scrooge and Marley, a house occupied by one Ebenezer Scrooge, hunched over his counting desk. His only company, Bob Cratchit, his clerk, working, shivering in the corner, and the faint ember and glow of coal, barely enough to heat the stove that it was in. 3 p.m. the clock tolled, a dark day getting darker, candles glittering in the windows on the street. But I must remind you, Marley was dead. This must be remembered, or nothing wonderful can come of the story that we are about to relate.
What are you doing with that coal?
Mr. Ebenezer, first let me say your skin is glowing today, really, incredibly. I mean, I was about to warm my hands by your face. It's just radiating. But in addition to that, it's a bit cold in the office. I'm not able to get my pen out of my ink well here, and I was just hoping that I would be able to use some coal to light the fire.
Oh, you want coal to light the fire, hey? Well, okay, let's play Simon Says. I'll go first. Simon Says, pick up the coal.
Love this game, great choice, sure.
Simon Says, put it in your mouth!
Great suggestion, out of the box, I love it.
Stop. Oh, you stopped, you lost. Now you don't get to put the coal into the furnace. I didn't say Simon Says.
Oh, you are the best at this game. You are incredible, but yeah, okay, sure.
Listen here, Jacob. Bob. Listen here, Bob. I forget your name sometimes. You know how much coal costs? If I let you put a piece of coal into that furnace, we're going to have to make some money. Do you know how I make money? By evicting people. If you want a piece of coal, then I will have you evict a family from their home this very Christmas Eve.
First of all, I want to say you're very brave. I know it's the anniversary of Jacob Marley's death. So good on you. And you're right. You're right about all of that. I am a fool. I am a nobody. I am a nothing. However, I am a nobody and I am a nothing on Christmas Eve. So I was hoping that this nobody would be able to get the day off tomorrow. It's Christmas after all.
Guys, I wasn't in love with Jacob Marley, okay? Yes, that's right. I might have slipped up by calling you Jacob because he was perhaps on my mind, but I'm not in love with him. I'm glad he's gone. More money for me, you see.
I love how much love you had for Jacob. You don't need to hide it with me, honestly, you don't. I mean, I loved, it was a much better office vibe, you know, office romance, but...
Office romance? None whatsoever.
Sure. You smile a bit when you talk about him, and I love your smile. But again, just tomorrow, if I could. It comes here only.
Christmas. Why do people celebrate Christmas? It's horrible. There's singing, there's praying, there's presents, just a bunch of giving, but not any money collecting because I have to close.
I love your basic understanding of Christmas. You almost had it, yeah, but it's about love and laughter and joy and family and geese and coming together and singing songs. And of course, it's about Jesus Christ a little bit, but it's mostly about love and taking the day off, definitely.
All right, I'll give you the day off, but that means you have to work so much more for the rest of the year.
Oh, and I love your work ethic. I love the office culture. You've really instilled in me. And I won't forget it. Thank you so much, sir. Happy Christmas.
Wait. What's that knocking at the door?
Uncle Scrooge. Uncle Scrooge.
Oh, nephew Fred, what are you doing here?
I came to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Is that a mistletoe? What do you want, a kiss?
It's holly. It's
Oh,
the grandest of all plants, Uncle. And I also brought you this, it's sort of a glittery apple. It feels festive. It feels fun.
Fred, listen here. Do you want to know how I got these scars?
I love your stories. Please tell me more.
I love them too.
I was on the African Sahara Desert, chasing after a full-grown lion. He thought that he could kill me, but I took his neck with my bare hands and strangled every inch of life out of him. He clawed after my face, but that didn't stop me. I just kept gripping harder and harder and harder. Now, I eat a little bit of that lion every single morning at 5 a.m.
Hello, are you Mr. Scrooge or Mr. Marley that sells the corn and the barley?
Oh, who is there? I'm Scrooge. There is no more Marley.
Oh, forgive me, please. I've just coming around looking for donations of cheese.
Donations. I've made my donations in the way of taxes. That's right, VAT. VAT, which is British taxes. VAT. Yep, that's how I donate.
Well, during this time of year, there are a lot of poor and needy that would love to get some drink and meaty. You know, so if any of you could spare a little something. Mr. Scrooge, how much can I put you down for, por favor?
You could put me down for a big fat 0.
You wish to remain anonymous. You are the best guess.
No, I would like for the whole world to know I gave nothing on this very night. Also, careful, not too quick. Write it down slowly. Put the pen on the paper, make the 0 go like so. There it is. That's what I love. Zeros.
All right, well.
Excuse me, sir. Mr. Portley, sir. Please, I have to give everything to you because I want to donate. Let's see. Well, I'm not quite sure if I can give it up, but Well, I've had it for many years and it's been special to me. And I thought maybe some poor person could use it more than I could. You see, poor people need things. And I think that's what's fun about poor people. You give them things and they keep needing things and needing things. And well, I feel like I have something to give. And that thing is a ticket for the Titanic. You see, I can't go myself. I'm afraid of boats and water and also the food they serve on Titanics.
New scene, new scene, new scene.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
I suppose I'll have the scrambled eggs and perhaps a couple of French toast sticks.
Oh, scrambled eggs, French toast sticks. All right. And you know what? For you, because it's the holiday season, I'm going to throw in the Titanic special. All right.
The Titanic special. Well, a Merry Christmas to you too. Oh, the last time I got something special, I suppose, was, gosh, years ago.
That's a shame. You shouldn't. It shouldn't. Someone should get something special every year.
I know. I feel the same way.
Iceberg, right ahead.
Oh, well, give me the food and maybe I can scarf it down before, you know, the iceberg. And okay.
Awesome.
No, I probably won't get to a boat because I'm, working class. So,
Oh,
knowing you.
well, I'd give up my seat on the boat, but I'll just take this special. And Merry Christmas, really. And you should have this. It's sort of a glittery apple, festive. I'll leave that.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
No, it's a real iceberg. I'm sorry, I was right the first time. Right ahead.
Well, Uncle, anyway, let's shake off those bad memories. So,
My sister died on that boat.
Yes,
You're
well, you
the
see,
cause of her death.
I had one seat. I didn't have two seats. So I would have she could have squeezed, but she didn't want the middle
They
seat
said
on the boat.
women and children. Women and children. They didn't say children first, then the women.
Is there nothing childlike about me, my whimsy, my sense of play? Uncle, listen, please come to my house tomorrow for Christmas and, maybe we can put all this past us, the whole Titanic thing.
You know what I'd like to say to you right now? Bah! Humbug!
Well, a Merry Christmas to you too, Uncle, and...
Good day, nephew. Now get out of my counting house.
Well, I'll see you tomorrow night.
No, you won't. Oh, it looks like my clerk has left already. Oh, wow. Okay, great job, Bob Cratchit. Well, I guess I'll clear up here and close down the counting house and make my way to my big, empty mansion with my wolf cane. Ooh, Molly and me.
Look at me, I'm a doorknob.
Oh, Molly and me, it's complicated. Oh, it's so complicated. He still haunts my dreams, those big, beautiful blue eyes. Oh, snap out of it, Scrooge. Snap out of it. Okay, I'm going to open my door, go up these stairs. Oh, my. Okay. Whoa. I'm here in my
Look at me, I'm a coat rack.
What? Oh, my God, Molly just became a coat rack, or the coat rack became Molly. This is too much. A little indigestion is all it is. I just had a little bit too much of that lion this morning. That's what it is. That's right. Okay. Now it's my evening porridge time. Oh, I dropped my cane. Well,
I'm an oven, blah.
An oven in my bedroom. Wow. I never realized I had an oven in my bedroom. Oh my.
I'm a toilet. Oh, la 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 la.
And a toilet. I don't even have a bathroom. I have my kitchen and my bathroom, toiletries all in one
I'm
room.
your fancy new chaise lounge, blah.
I never bought a chaise lounge. This is the doing of ghosts. Who are you? Who are you?
I'm the
spinning
Allen
tales?
wrench you left on the ground after you put together the chaise lounge, blah.
Okay, I I didn't hear what he said, but it just must be too much weed this morning. Yes, I had Ma!
Hello, Ebenezer, do you recognize me?
How could I forget those beautiful eyes?
No. It's me, your old business partner, Jacob Marley.
Yes, I know you're Jacob Marley. How could I forget you?
The clock has struck 12 upon the bell, and I am here to issue you a warning because it is midnight.
Marley, a wizard is never late. Yes.
No, it's midnight. Don't hold that finger up at me.
A wizard's never late.
Well, okay, I'm on a different time zone than you are because I'm in hell, and in hell we're on Central Standard Time, not Greenwich Mean Time.
Marley, listen to me. I love you. Please spend the rest of your eternity with me.
Exactly right. I am here to warn you because I am not the first ghost that you shall see tonight. No. You shall be visited by 3 ghosts.
Oh, Marley, what are those chains you're wearing?
Yes, it's because you've devoted your life to gold chains.
You're wearing chains because
Ever since you and I opened Marley and Scrooge's Gold Chain Emporium, we have put ourselves on a horrifying track. You and I have put money above all other things, and I don't want you to end up in the same position that I'm in, stuck in Central Standard Time.
Marley, listen to me. What are these 3 spirits that you're talking about? Please tell me more.
No. So Central Standard Time is where hell is, because that's just kind of like it's a part of the flyovers. I don't know if you've heard that term before, the flyovers. But anyways, guess what? At 1 a.m., you shall be visited by a ghost, the ghost of Christmas past.
Okay, great. And?
Exactly. Yes, they're going to be like, come right on in. Come right on in. I have stuff to show you about your past. Yes, it's exactly what they'll do.
What about the other 2? The second one.
Yes, the second ghost. That is the ghost of Christmas present.
Okay. Why?
Yes, and what? Oh, why? What are they like? Well, they're nice. They're jovial. They come straight from hell like me.
Oh, my. Marley, you're in hell. Why are you in hell?
I don't know, like Kentucky or somewhere. But then you shall be visited by a 3rd ghost. Yes, the ghost of Christmas yet to come.
Oh, wow. That's cool. I'll know the future. So cool.
It is. Yeah, I think you will have a good time. I think you will enjoy that. I think that'll be fun for you. Listen. Heed what they say, Ebenezer. Listen to what they say. Not the 3rd person, they're generally pretty quiet. But you listen to everything that you're told and everything that you see because you do not want to end up like me, stuck inside all of your living room and bathroom furniture and apparel. Ooh!
Oh, that was so scary, but so romantic at the same time. Oh, it's just a figment of my imagination. I'm old and lonely, and I love money. That's all I care about. I'm just gonna go. My butt itches. My butt itches. Why I must have not wiped with this newfound toilet paper invention. I keep forgetting about that. Oh my, because toilet paper 1980s, no, 1880s, yeah, that's probably around. Okay. Oh, that's better. Okay. My butt doesn't itch anymore. What if Marley's hiding there?
Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong.
Oh.
Bong.
Dong!
2 o'clock. Wait a minute. 2 o'clock. He said 1 o'clock was the first ghost. Did I miss the first ghost?
1.
Whoa. The clock corrected itself.
I am the ghost of Christmas past. Come with me, you crusty ass.
Oh, okay. I'll go with you, spirit. No, I won't like it.
Will fly through time, and you will love all my Cockney rhyme. Ah!
Oh.
Ebenezer, do you recognize this place? I see you do. It's written on your face.
Yes. Yes, this looks like my old schoolhouse, the boarding schoolhouse, where I live. Oh, and also, bling, bling every time I come around your city. Bling, bling when I come around your city. Bling, 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 bling. I'm sorry, I just like to bring my gold with me wherever I...
No, you've liked your gold since you were a child. Yes, let's see you sit alone for a while. There you are with all your bling. Sitting alone.
Oh, yes. That's right. When I was a child, I was also an angel. An angel that used to show people what life would be like if they did not exist. Oh.
Yep, another Christmas alone. Just me and my thoughts.
Oh, Scrooge! Scrooge, Ebenezer!
Oh.
It's me, Fan!
Hold on, Fan. What brings you here, kid?
Oh, well, you see, Papa was wondering if you'd like to come home for Christmas this year. We'd love to have you.
Come home for Christmas, you say?
Yes.
Oh, it's like Tom Sawyer used to say, Christmas alone is Christmas with family. Christmas with family is Christmas indeed.
You see, we love the way you speak, Mr. Ebenezer. My little Ebenezer, baby brother boy. Well, I call you Mr. because your way of speech is so precocious, you see. You're so ahead of your time.
Well, if Father wants me home, then I guess I better grant his wish. Come home.
Your sister Fan, she loved you dearie, but your father, he found you quite dreary. But now let's look at another Christmas of the past, where you worked for another ass, this big old jerk, Fezziwig. Yeah, remember his party with Zigzag Zig?
I'm still thinking about Fan and how much I loved her when I was a kid, and how tragic it is she died on the Titanic because her son wouldn't give up his seat.
I notice Fred looks much like her. Do you ever notice that? Do you cry? Do you shiver with tears and sorrow because you push him away like you did with her, Morrow?
Enough, Spirit, enough! Enough, and also, stop! Hammer time! Can't touch this. No. Can't touch this. No. Break it down.
But this is the place where you met your dear Belle, where you found your own personal kind of hell.
Oh, I love this party. Oh, this is the best party of the year. Oh.
It's a beautiful song you did there. What's it called?
It's called, wow, thank you for the compliment. You're very nice to notice me.
Don't mention it, Dane.
I must mention, I wanted to say I love your nightgown. Why are you all wet?
New scene, new scene, new scene.
Well, just me and the pier and my thoughts.
Oh, I don't know, Clarence. I don't know if I should do it. You know, I married a librarian. I had kids, and then the stock market, and I just should have never been born.
Hey, do you trust me?
I'm gonna jump off this bridge, Clarence.
Wait. How about this? How about I jump off first?
What? What are you doing?
You'll see how painful it is, and then you can decide. It's like Tom Sawyer used to say. You see that water down there? That shit is cold.
But Clarence, then you're gonna get your nightshirt all wet.
Hey, it's all part of the job, baby. Hold my hat.
Oh. Oh, you did it! Now I gotta go save you. Here I go. I'm gonna dive in. Whoa! Gotta get you back to shore, Clarence.
That was the exact opposite of what I wanted to happen. You don't die. You shouldn't have dove in after me.
I'm pretty sure I dive in after you, and then I save you, and right?
Oh yeah, right, shit. I don't know. Yeah.
What's an angel without its wings? Come on.
Well, I took them off because, like Tom Sawyer used to say, if you walk around with angel wings, people will ask you to grant wishes.
Belle was so impressed with how you saved that man's life. She wanted you. She wanted to be your lovely wedded wife.
Oh, wow.
But then we remember one more Christmas a few years later when you no longer loved her, but hate her.
Oh, my.
Ebenezer, I love your tie you're wearing today. However, I must say, you've been ignoring me as of late. Me, your beautiful wife. I mean, I know we're engaged. I'm not stupid. But I've been playing this role for a long time, and I fear you haven't prepared it all.
Wait. Go on.
I love your quirky quirks, like polishing your hat and how you are, you know what, and how you're such an old man, but you have the youthful spirit of a child, and how you help everyone. But except the thing that you help the most is capitalism.
That's
and
right.
I feel like I've been ignored. And I will walk out.
I work hard for this money, see? That's why I keep the same hat to remind me of my youthful days when I didn't have money. If you want to get in the way of it, then like Tom Sawyer said, get on your horse and get out of here.
Tom Sawyer.
You are so frugal, and I love how you know Tom Sawyer backwards and forwards. However, I'm giving you one last chance. It's either me or your coins. And if you choose coins, I'm walking out this barn door right now.
Drive a hard bargain. But women come and go. But the coins, they stay.
Wait, okay, I love your metaphors, I really do, but that was the most messed up thing I've ever heard in my life. Goodbye. I'll never see you again, Ebenezer. Goodbye.
Why are you showing me?
Belle was full of compliments. I would have told you to get fucking bent.
Oh, you're rhyming again. Listen, spirits, why are you showing me all of my regrets in life? I can't take it. Breaking my heart, but also, ooh, look at me. I'm the captain now. Yes, let me take you somewhere. Oh, yes, spirit, I'm driving the ship now. Come and let me show you your fate.
You're the captain of the ship. You're the master of your soul. But this is where I leave you, you grumpy old asshole.
No, spirit. Oh, spirit's gone. That must mean it's intermission.
That's my line. That's my line. And it is. It's intermission. So welcome to intermission, everyone. My name is Pete McElligott. You saw me at the beginning of the show. Wonderful job. Let's have a round of applause for all of those wonderful people. They did such nice work. I am going to turn off my filter that's still on, but give me just one moment. For right now, if you have the need to get a refill of your drink, if you have the need to go to the bathroom, if you have any need whatsoever, now is the time to take care of those very human needs. For everyone who has no human needs, like myself, I invite you to just stick around for a quick second during this intermission as I do one of two things. One, I am going to say thank you to Layla. Thank you so much for being in charge of our new scenes. Thank you so much. And there's Molly Gaby. Molly Gaby has intruded on your personal space, Layla, and I appreciate those choices because not only were they perfectly picked, but they were incredibly well timed as well. So thank you very much, Layla. And let's have a round of applause from our audience. Again, you can do it through the chat or you can just in general at home go and we'll feel it. We'll feel it through the echo of the universe. We will need someone to volunteer for the second half of the show to be in charge of our horn. And I believe David McElligott has volunteered for the new scenes. Which would it be aggressive favoritism if I were to choose someone who has the same last name as myself? He was first. That's true. All right. Well, let's go with David McElligott because this will be it'll add to the drama of the night. So we'll be promoting David McElligott to a full panelist, and then we will see what that that last name is a coincidence. There's actually so many McElligotts. It's such a popular last name. And then once you're promoted to panelist, David McElligott, whoever you may be, if anyone was wondering what I am going to look like in a few years, that's pretty much it. Welcome to the show, David McElligott. You are muted. You can unmute yourself if you wish people to hear you. I can ask you to mute. There you are.
I'm unmuted.
There. Welcome to the show. You are in charge of our scenes, our deleted scenes for the second half of the show, which means you have two opportunities to say new scene, new scene, new scene, new scene. Say it 3 times. It's lucky if it's 3 times. How are
practice.
You? Are you doing all right?
New scene.
That's
I got it.
There you go. I knew you could do it. There was never any doubt. Hi, Dad.
Hello. How are you?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay, and I am going to talk about our house right now. I'm going to list off some 18.
Our house? I could talk about our house.
And now it's time to cut Dave McElligott's camera feed and his microphone. For the rest of us, I'm going to stop your video, but your microphone still works, and you can say new scene, new scene, new scene twice in the second half of our show. Use them wisely or use them foolishly, whichever you would prefer, because you're in charge now. For the rest of you, who might still be getting a drink, who might still be, I don't know, going to the bathroom. You don't have to tell me. Here's some fun facts for you. I have a few fun facts I want to share with you. 1843, it was when our story was first published. When was it first published? What day? December 17th. When was it first on sale? December 19th. Today. It is the 177th year anniversary. And as anyone who's been married for 177 years will tell you, that is the one that matters. 177 years ago, this story went on sale in 1843. And it took 6 weeks to write. And 6 weeks after it was published, it was already a stage play. This story got around quick. One other thing that I want to throw out there about 1843, and this is something that is, 2 things real quick. First off, it was the first year Christmas cards happened. That's right. The first Christmas cards were sent in 1843. So that annoying tradition, if you find it annoying, or that wonderful tradition, if you find it wonderful, started in 1843, the same year. But what I want to talk about for a quick second is William Miller. William Miller, the preacher who started Millerism, I'm sure you're familiar, predicted the world would end on March 21st, 1843, and then it didn't. So an event, the world didn't end. But then the world kept not ending, even though they said, well, actually, it's between March 21st, 1843 and March 21st, 1844. So then in March of 1844, when the world continued not ending, Millerists were very disappointed, and it became known as, this not ending of the world, the Great Disappointment. And I think we can all share a little bit of that. The world not ending in 1843, the Great Disappointment. Welcome. Welcome to 2020, a few years later. And one thing that I want to point out before we dive back into our story is, well, I want to talk about our group that we're supporting. And I talked about them a little bit last night. Those of you who joined us last night, well, you already know what I'm about to say. That was the other slide. New slide. Spotlight, Our House. What is Our House? Well, one, thank you for asking. Two, Our House is the organization that we are supporting tonight that is all about supporting families that are experiencing homelessness. So what is it that they do to help these families? Well, four things, four general areas that they like to dabble in that help these families. And the first is housing services. They actually have a shelter, and they have space in that shelter, when they have space in that shelter, that offers people not only security and not only safety, but even a little bit of privacy given the circumstances. So shelter, allowing these families to actually have a place that they could call a home while they work on 3, 2, and 4 family services. A case agent, anyone who is lucky enough in this world to know a social worker. One, you know that person is a pretty generous, big-hearted person. And two, you know the amazing work that they do. If you don't know it, go out and befriend a social worker. Why don't you? They're not hard to find. The number one thing that they offer in terms of family services is giving each one of these families a personal caseworker who can look at their specific situation, the troubles that that family has experienced, and the difficulties that they are facing, and can help craft a solution that is specific to that family. There is no one solution fix all. It does not exist. So we do need someone who actually takes a moment to take a breath and look at the family and look at the life that they have experienced, the situation that they are in, and can offer very specific help. Which part of that, section 3, early childhood education. Any family that has experienced homelessness, you know, and hopefully I pray that you're back on your feet, you know that early childhood education is one of the things that does have a tendency to fall by the wayside, because it is hard to get those kids to school, to get them to have supplies, to get them where they need to be. And children missing out on early developmental years can lead to trouble down the road. So having those first few moments of socializing, those first few moments of education, they matter. They matter, and they're valuable. And Our House seeks to make sure that the children don't feel like they're missing out on anything. Not just everything, anything. And the fourth, and I would argue one of the most important, employment services. Making sure that there are education opportunities as well as employment services that make sure that this person can be matched. The parents of this family can be matched with a job that serves a living wage to make sure that that family can get back on its feet. You need a place to stay, and you need a job. Place to stay while you look for that job in order to get back on your feet. And that is the two hardest things to find. In addition to that, there are a bevy of services that Our House supplies. OurHouseGA.org is the website. OurHouseGA.org is the website that you can go to if you wish to donate more than you already have, because, sneaky me, you've already donated by buying a ticket to tonight's show. So pat yourself on the back just a little bit. And should you wish to give more, but let's say, well, I don't have any money to give, two things that I would offer up. One, you can volunteer, even just reading an age-appropriate story. Take a little video of yourself reading that story, and they will show it to the children during story time. You can help out in that way. In addition to that, maybe Our House GA, which is a specific program that is to Georgia. Why are we basically supporting a group that is all the way in Georgia when we are a Brooklyn-based company? Well, Georgia did something nice for us this year, and we're pretty proud of Georgia, and we thought it's nice to support Georgia because Georgia, we feel like you supported us. So we are trying to support Georgia as much as we can. But if you're like, well, I don't feel supported by Georgia, I don't want to support Georgia, well, guess what? There are programs like this in every state, and there is a program like this in your state. All you need is a quick Google, and you will find someone who is doing these exact things. And the one thing that they are looking for Christmas is support from a wonderful person like you. So take a moment to seek them out. Don't wait for them to come to you. When they come to you, it becomes obligation. When you seek them out, you start to find opportunities to take advantage of. Seek out people who need help. The world would be a much better place if we sought out people who needed help, not if we waited for them to come to us. So OurHouseGA.org is the group that we are supporting tonight. If you wish to support them more, you absolutely can. If you feel like you are looking to support them more, the opportunities exist. We thank you for taking this time to hear about them. And in addition to that, I just want to say thank you for supporting us as a theater company by coming here and seeing this show. And thank you for supporting Littlefield. people who are producing with us tonight's show in the venue that we have been working with in Brooklyn, and they are an amazing venue, and we love the people there, and we feel loved by them. They are worthy of your support. So if you're in the Brooklyn area, and some of you are, Park Life, order some food, support them. Order some food, hang out. They're having some New Year's events. You might have seen them at the slideshow at the beginning. It is not easy to be any business right now, but it is also a nice opportunity for us to remember, oh, well, I do need food. So why not get food from places that need support? So order out a little bit if you can. If you're in the area of Park Life, order some food, and they have events. And they have several other online events here, no matter where you are in the country, if you want to see another show. They have a lot of good shows at Littlefield. I've seen some myself, and I give them the stamp of approval. But my God, I've talked for very, very long. So what is the next thing? Well, the next thing, we go on with our show. Where did we leave off? I'll remind you. Our story left off with Scrooge, snug in his bed, left there by the ghost of Christmas past, who was rhyming. I don't know if he was doing rhyming Cockney slang, but he was rhyming. And I don't mean this as a note, but I am giving it. Rhyming Cockney slang is what I'm in the mood for. I don't know. Andy and I are going to talk later. We're just going to have a little conversation. But we left off after the ghost of Christmas past. Scrooge, in love with the ghost of Jacob Marley, if not in love with the corpse of Jacob Marley, with the old Jacob Marley, waiting for the clock to strike 2 and the ghost of Christmas present to appear.
Well, I just breaked dance for a few minutes just to keep my body warm with my bling bling. I'm just Oh dear, that sounds like the next spirit. Spirit, show yourself.
Come in and know me better, man. Come along, come on in. Come in, Wenzy.
What is that? Is that a portal? Is that like a hole into another dimension that I go through?
You're exactly right. I am the ghost of Christmas present, and I am here to take you on the next leg of your Jersey Wornsey.
Oh, spirit, the last spirit showed me what I regret. What is it that you're going to show me?
Are you talking about my hat? Yes, it's different. It's different. You know what we call this? We call this upcycling because somebody threw this away, and I saw it and I thought, no, this would be nice on my headsy wedsy. I like it, so I'm just going to wear it as it goes about on our little tour through your presents. That sound good to you?
Is this canned chicken? I will not have canned chicken. I come from a line of lion eaters. I don't eat canned chicken.
You shouldn't say that because I am going to be a famous musician one day, okay? I'm going to be a very famous musician. You're going to have heard of me. All of your friends will have heard of me. I'm going to be very, very famous.
All right, take me away, spirit. Take me away.
Okay, I'm going to take your hand, and now let's go through the portal with me right now, love. Come on. And whoa, here we are. Where are we? It's present-day London. I know that one for sure.
Is this my nephew Fred's house?
Oh, is your knee hurting? Hey, don't listen to me. Why don't you go in here because your nephew Fred is having a wonderful Christmas party.
Everyone, Merry Christmas first off. Second off, please make sure to take off your shoes because the carpets are worth more than, well, I don't have to finish that sentence. Anyway, well, here we are at my party. I have one every year and you all love it and you come every year. This one goes out to the poor, this game here. I dedicate this to the people starving in the streets. So it's a fun one. Okay, guess who I'm describing? He's got feet and he smells like a pig.
Ooh. Is it a pig?
No. He walks, he doesn't talk, and he goes like this.
Oh, very good clue, very good clue. I'll go, is it Charlie Chaplin?
No. But you know how much I love Charlie and his work. No. Here's another clue. I could throw him farther than I could trust him to bring something back to me and give me a little hug.
Oh, is he related to Blue?
Is he right in blue?
Is he related to Blue? Related to Blue?
Sorry, you're the poor person I invited to the party, and I can't understand your accent. Can you try again and use a proper English? RP, please.
Is he related to Blue?
Is he related to blue? That's
Blue.
a color.
Blue.
Sorry?
Is he related to Blue?
Okay, well, I'm so frustrated because I can't understand him. So instead, I'm going to pause the game for a second, and I'm going to give away. Oh, actually, okay, I have an idea. Whoever guesses it correctly is going to get a very special thing from my closet. It's something I hold very, very dear. Something my mother gave me before she died on the Titanic. Yes, sad times for our family. It's something that I love very much. It's a Christmas hot dog. That's right. I put relish and ketchup on it, so it's a little bit festive, and it's very big. Because I love big hot dogs. So who's going to get?
That's absolutely brilliant. Brilliant.
Thank you. He smells like a boar, and he eats porridge, and I hate him. Who is it?
Your Uncle Sneezer. Your Uncle Sneezer.
My Uncle Sneezer. He means Ebenezer. You get the Christmas hot dog. Put it in your mouth and dance like a little monkey. Put it in your mouth. Oh, he's got it in his mouth. Oh, I love my parties.
The best parties around.
But you know, every year I'm going to invite Ebenezer because I want him to love me. Does everyone understand that?
I don't get it. My nephew Fred just said he hated me, but he wants me to love him.
I joke and I jest, but I need people to like me. It's sort of my kryptonite. So I just want everyone to know and understand that if he does come by, we have to be nice. Understood?
Understood. And
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Giving us consolation hot dogs.
Do you hear
Yes,
how much
please
they love
enjoy.
you? They love you.
No, nephew
They're
said he
singing
hated
Christmas
me.
carols about you.
He said he hated me. I heard it with my very own ears. Nephew Fred hates me.
Don't say that. Your hair looks great. You look incredible. Don't say that. I love your hair. It's part of your personality. They love you.
Are you showing me how lonely I am? And also, I also want to say, what's new, pussycat? Whoa. What's new, pussycat? Whoa.
New scene, new scene.
Yes, let's sing Christmas carols. Let's do it. Deck the halls with boughs of holly.
La, 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 la.
Oh, this reminds me of that time when I had an a cappella group in college.
Guys, this is something really. Keep going. Drummer boy, you're drumming oh so good. Oh, little drummer boy, you're drumming.
Fan the face, cause it is hot. Fan the face,
Spirit, did you all rehearse? Did you rehearse or are you just improvising a cappella?
Fan the face, cause it is hot. Fan the face, cause it is hot. Fan the face.
Oh, we're done?
Okay.
Right, we'll see you all on Saturday. Yeah, so anyways, that was my college a cappella group. We were called Get On Pitch, You Pitch.
Okay. Yes, how about get on the same song, perhaps? Maybe that would help her.
Yes, just send us your sample. Just send us an audition, please. But you know what? We've got somebody else to go visit. Let's go say hi to the Cratchits. They love you. Let's go see them.
The Cratchits? Oh, it's going to be so boring and... Oh. Also...
There she is, Mrs. Cratchit.
Oh.
It's Bob.
Bob.
There's a little one.
Bob. Where's the loose? Where's the Lucy? Where's the loose?
Martha, first of all, I love your tone. Second of all, what did you say? The loot?
Where's the loose? The loose. All right. Tim's got it. Tim's got to eat. Tim's got to eat very soon. All right.
Sorry, Tim. Oh, Martha. Tim did splendidly at church today. Tim, what did you tell all the parishioners at church today?
Well, I told them, if you look at me and you feel sad, perhaps you should consider donating to a local charity in my honor.
Well, we really
such a good little brother you are.
Oh, Timmy, I want you to sit clown. Sit clown, all right?
Everybody, your mother, who is incredible, told us to sit down. Everybody gather. Tim, do your best. You're doing great.
I'm sitting on the floor.
That's great. Martha, continue. You're incredible.
Bob, I'm having a really hard time today, all right? Tim is really thick. He's really thick, and we need to get him to a blocker. We need to get him to a blocker right away.
And you know what else is thick? Your ass. It's incredible. Say that. Everybody here. And in addition to your ass, you know what else is incredible? Everyone, please raise a toast to the man of the hour who provided this feast, Mr. Ebenezer Scrooge. Even though he may be a beast at some times, he might be able to give me just enough money to save our son from certain death. Tim, say?
Are we not going to help Tim off the floor?
I'm falling in. I can't get up. By the way, in case I die before Christmas, I thought maybe I'd give everyone my family present now. I knew we were on a budget, so I bought a present the whole family could enjoy. And so I found something that means a lot to me from my closet, and I dusted it off, and I sewed it with love, and it's opium. I got everyone their own little swatchel of opium. So,
Tim, that opium is
New scene.
So you said you want to buy what for me?
Sorry, let me just take care of myself a second. I'm an absolute mess. My name's Tiny Tim.
Yeah.
Well, I'm interested in buying some opium from you. I don't know if you have any.
Sure. Kid, how old are you?
I'm 12.
Great.
Plus 8 equals 20.
Oh, you're 20.
I'm 20.
Oh, in that case, sure. So here's the thing.
Okay.
You have to keep this opium in a dark, cool place away from sunlight.
So my closet is
perfect.
Is it okay if I gift some of it maybe for Christmas present to people I love?
Sure, if that's your thing.
They're all over
extra.
18. Yeah.
I'm going to give you a little extra just to set you straight because you look like shit right now, kid.
Thanks so much. It's been a really hard year for me. Listen, they call me Tiny Tim, but they should really call me Tiny Future because it's slim. It's a slim future for me.
I don't like to unload on people, but sometimes when I get someone in a corner, I just let it go. I just let them know what I've been dealing with. And
Yeah. Hey, buddy, no charge, right?
oh,
No
thank
charge.
you. That's so kind. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to you too.
Seriously, yeah. Merry
Jeez.
Christmas.
Bob, I want you to look at this. All right, your bun went out there, got opium for the family. All right, got opium for the family, and probably got that drug dealer ick. All right, he got an ick because he went out.
No, Mom, I didn't get anyone sick. I wore my little tiny Tim mask, and I put on my little gloves, and I didn't get anyone sick, Mom. I swear, I just got the opium. I did it the clean way.
Oh, Spirit! Oh, Spirit! Does Tiny Tim live? Oh, he's addicted to opium. It's worse than I thought. He's got the whole family taking opium.
I love you. They love you so much. They do. They do. They think nothing but good things about you. Look at you. You're great.
No, they're all on drugs. Oh, they've hit rock bottom, Spirit. They've hit rock bottom.
No. I see those gold chains. I know you, and you've got a flair about you. You've got a flair, and that's what I like about you. That's what I like about you is your flair and your capacity to change.
Oh,
I know this. And when you wake up from this dream, you are going to learn all sorts of other things from another ghost. But just remember, it's your capacity to change. That's what I like about Scrooge.
Oh.
You really know how to change.
Very nice. Well, listen, Spirit, I think I know what it is you're saying. You're saying that it's you keep complimenting me and saying I'm wonderful, but it's not always about me. It should be about others as well. Is that what you're trying to show me?
I'm sorry, but Get On Pitch Your Pitch is not accepting new members at this time. You're very good, but please check in with us next year. You'll have an amazing time with your next ghost. You're amazing. There's nothing else to see here. I love you. You're amazing. Don't ever change, but change, please. Bye-bye.
Spirit, no, I didn't know it was an audition. I would have done better. Oh, whoa, that was exhausting. Oh, but I'm left here alone on this cold, dark street. Not in my bed. Oh, there. Oh, my God. Oh, is that Jigsaw? No, please. I don't want to play any of your games, Spirit. I don't want to play any of your games. Yes. Okay. Listen, Spirit, I must tell you this. Tell me a bedtime story, please. I just feel like you have the best stories, and I'm in a really sensitive place right now. A man is walking, and then he shakes hands. He walks, and then someone shoots both of his knees. Oh, and then he dies. That's the best bedtime story anyone's ever told me. Oh, Spirit, thank you. I've never been told a bedtime story. You see, my dad, he hated me. Oh, you want me to go? Okay, sure. Over here.
All right. Oh. So it's time to see what you brought me, huh? Who's got what for me?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. First of all, you smell amazing. Oh, Joe, what is that? Did you shower? What are you, freaking rich?
You know, I just got a little salon. You know what I mean? Got a little salon this year.
Yeah, I definitely want a mustache ride because you're great. But I got something for you I want to get money for.
Oh, yeah? What you got for me?
I got fresh, warm sheets from a dead man, barely 2 minutes dead. Brought them right over. What can I get for it?
Well, let me see. For you, with the bed sheets and that crazy tongue of yours, I'll give you 2 pence.
Oh, you're fabulous, you disgusting sex maniac. I'll take it.
Disgusting. Oh, yeah. Oh, I got more stuff.
Oh, Joe, I got cufflinks right off his wrists. What can I auction these for?
Yeah, let's come. Let me see him.
Yeah.
Ah, this is real silver. Real silver.
Real silver.
4 pence.
4 pence?
4 pence.
Well, you're a stingy motherfucker, aren't you?
All right, you go somewhere else. Go somewhere
No,
else.
I'll take my business elsewhere, old Joe.
Yeah.
No, I will. All right.
All right.
I'm here for the auction.
Auction is closed. I'm just buying stuff today.
No, I want your jacket.
You want my jacket?
Yeah.
All right. We got a set. Come around the corner. Come around the corner.
Okay, coming into the store.
Yeah, come on in. Come on in.
Okay. Well, Spirit, thank you for showing me that. I have no idea what was going on in that situation. What, over here? Over here? Yes? Okay. Oh, by the way, Spirit, who the fuck is Clarence from It's a Wonderful Life? You know, I grew up through my whole childhood saying I'm Clarence from It's a Wonderful Life. And then I'm like, I grow up and I'm an adult and I'm like, who the fuck is Clarence? You know, it's like the most, okay. Yes. Oh, it's the Cratchit family. Oh, but where? Oh, Tiny Tim! Dad! Oh, no!
Cratchit family, Martha. Again, your ass is incredible. On to Miles, as it goes. However, I do want to acknowledge the loss and the emptiness in the room. Not the same. And I love you, Martha, and I'll love you forever.
I love you, Bob, and I loved our little Joy right there, and he's bed. Our Joy is in bed.
You did an incredible job preserving our son in formaldehyde. And putting those pickles on the eyes was an extra touch that I would never have thought of.
Well, I just want to feel the pain. Go fly, you know? I wanted to fly.
Martha, don't kill yourself. I love you too much. What is that?
It's
Is that a turkey baster or is that opium?
The batter.
It's the batter.
The batter.
It's the batter. You know what? Give me some of that too. It's just too painful.
Oh, Spirit! No! Tiny Tim died of an opium overdose and the family slowly killing themselves, all because I'm so greedy with my paying Bob Cratchit. Oh, take my life instead, but spare Tiny Tim. I'm sure we could get him into a good rehab program. No? You want me to live? Yes? Oh, you don't know? Okay. Oh, what is it? What's happening, Spirit? Spirit, oh. Rest in peace? Oh, don't vex me, Frank, or I'll fix your mouth so it won't hold soup, okay? Don't vex me, Frank. I know your real name. Wait a minute. You're not Frank. That's not a piece of paper. That's a tombstone. And it says, Ebenezer Scrooge. I did die. Yes, it's written in invisible ink. Oh, no. Spirit, please give me one more chance. I can change my ways. I can change everything. No. Me. I'm not so good. Oh, Spirit, don't say that. I'm a changed man. All three of you spirits, plus my lover, Jacob Miley, have really shown me the way. No? Just one word. Just say something to me. I just want to hear your deep voice. No? Is it a union thing? It's a union thing. Oh, damn those unions. Damn them. Yes. Okay. Okay. Oh, bye. I'm just in this grave dying. Oh, wait a minute. No, I'm in my bed. And these are my curtains. And this is my bedroom. Oh, let me open this window. You there, boy. You, boy. What day is it? What day is
little
it?
boy are you talking to?
You.
Him?
You.
Oh,
Yes.
what's your question?
What day is it?
What day is it? Well, it's Christmas Day, sir.
Oh, thank God you can hear me. I thought you were deaf for a second there. Oh, my groin. Oh, no, I pulled it standing on this chair. Oh, I'm an old man. Oh, hello, townspeople.
Hello. We're an a cappella group on our way to go sing at the town hall. Is there anything you'd like us to do or say?
Yes, I would love it if, first of all, someone could get me an ice pack for my groin. And then second of all, do you know that big goose that hangs up in the butcher's window?
The one as big as this little kid.
Yes, the one as big as that little kid.
Yeah, we know it.
Yeah, we've seen it before.
I've seen it. It's
I'll
incredible.
go get the Christmas goose if you want me to. I don't know.
Yes.
You should go. You should
Okay, bye.
Yeah, $43. We should do it. That's
No, don't worry about it. I've got it. Bye.
You got it. Oh, okay. But I didn't tell you where to take it. Oh dear, they don't know to take it to the Cratchit's house. Oh well. It's a small town. I'm sure they'll figure it out. Okay. I must go visit my nephew Fred first and say hello to him.
It's you again. I remember.
Yes. No, sir. Are you still taking donations for the poor?
For the door, yeah. We're taking donations for the door, yeah.
No, for the poor.
Yeah, that's what I said. The door.
I'm his translator. You said for the poor also.
Okay.
I'm not here by mistake.
Well, first of all, I want to give you my gold chain necklace. Yes.
Oh, good. This will pay for so many deals. Many deals.
He said
And
it
I
would pay
want
for
you
so
to
many
come.
things.
I want you to. I have another one. Here we go. Yes, I blinged up, but also I must say, ogres are not like onions. You know, ogres. They're not like onions. Okay, onions smell right off the bat. An ogre, you have to get to know a little bit before they start to rub their smell off of you on you. So
onions make your eyes daughter.
They yes.
Water.
They make you cry. Yes. Ogres make you happy. So ogres are not like onions. I just wanted to share that with the poor. Okay. Bye. Bye-bye. Okay, nephew Fred's house. Here we are. Knock, knock, knock.
Uncle Scrooge.
Yes, nephew Fred, listen, I know you hate me, but if you could just spare my presence for 15 minutes, I can show you I can be a better person. No. And hopefully one day you will love me as your dead mother loved me.
Uncle, listen, when you bring up my dead mother, it makes me sad.
Oh.
When you talk to me like we're already close, I feel closer to you. It's as if we must assume that we love each other, and then from there we can continue to build on what we have. You see, that's how I work. And you know what? Conversations can never get us that far. How about I give you a gift? I'm going to give you... Now, I know this is hard for you, but I'm going to give you the identity of Jacob Marty's killer.
Fred!
And
You know how much that means to me!
yes, and
Who is it?
well, it was an accident.
Was it you? Was it you?
It was me.
Fred!
You see, it was my fault because I did what I've always dreaded, which is I left the coffee pot on after I had left to go to work. And so then he came in because he was picking up something, maybe borrowing, I don't know, a DVD. And the coffee pot exploded and he was right there next to it. So we lost him, and I tried everything I could to revive him, but it was difficult. So I killed him.
Oh my God.
And I'm sorry.
Well,
Did you ever forgive me?
listen, I've changed a lot. I've changed a great deal over the past night, and usually I would avenge my lover's death by murdering the killer, but I will not. I will forgive you. This is the hardest thing in the world, but I will forgive you.
He was getting Top Gun for you because he thought you two would have a date night. And so he thought of you till the very end. And it's a Christmas miracle you can forgive me because I want to be closer as a family. So thank you. And could you please, if you're going to stay, please take off your shoes because this is a no shoes house. So
I would, but I feel like there's amends I must make with my clerk. So I must now. But perhaps dinner tomorrow night.
I would love that. I would honestly appreciate that. So I have a lot of work to do to repair this. So
okay. And the other two of you, it's very nice to meet you as well. Spread the
these
word.
are my friends.
Thumbs up. Everybody's giving a thumbs up. Great. All right. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay. First of all, I'm out of focus. Let me try to fix this. Okay. Oh, I'm so beautiful now. Oh, this is the Cratchit's house. I must check to see if they got the goose. Knock, knock, knock.
Bob, get the ball. Get the ball.
Love your tits, and I will get the ball. Here we go. We're not expecting anyone though, are we?
Get the door, please.
Tim, focus on your breathing. Don't adjust yourself. Hello?
Hello, it's me, Ebenezer Scrooge. No, wait, don't slam the door on me.
I love your hat and the way that your hair is electrified outside of it. But I told you it's Christmas, and we agreed that I would spend Christmas with my family, especially my son who's on the brink of death.
Yes, I wanted to talk to all of you about that. First of all, I have some anti-drug pamphlets I would like to give to your family. These are pamphlets that will talk about the dark, dark path of opium. Yes, I don't want you all to die, especially you, Tiny Tim. We must get you clean. And so I'm going to pay for 90 days of the best celebrity rehab in a great state of Arizona.
Arizona.
Yes, Arizona.
Well, I've always wanted to go to Arizona.
Yes.
I'm fascinated by succulents.
And to make sure that you all can live and eat healthily, I am going to make you, Bob Cratchit, my partner. That's right. You will own part of Marley and Scrooge and Marley. What is the name of our...
I'm fine with that. That's a great name. Also, I just want to thank opium for being an incredible drug. But really, also Ebenezer for bringing us together and saving my son and my wife and me from such a death.
Yes.
What about me?
Yes, you too.
Who is that? Who is that?
Peter.
She's our first corn.
firstborn, incredible born.
Excuse me, I have something to say.
Everyone listen up to Tim.
I've got two things to say. The first is, Mommy, Daddy, I also love opium, and I thank it for the times it's given us. Second thing I have to say is, God bless us, everyone.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas indeed! A wonderful, wonderful recreation of A Christmas Carol. That is the end of our show. Fantastic. Let's hear it for a very talented group. Wonderful work. Wonderful work. Thank you very much. Let's see our cast one more time to take a virtual bow. Why don't you? Come out onto this Zoom stage. There they are. There they are. Liz Limecooler, Molly Gaby, Eric Austin, Ryan Chittapong, Austin Sanders, Andy Schneeflock. Thank you so much for being as talented as you are. All of that was, I'll go ahead and say it, it's just better. It's better than any Broadway production I've ever seen of A Christmas Carol. Captured the spirit, captured the spunk, captured the opium use in ways that I could only imagine. Thank you so much for joining us. Those of you watching at home, I have one final question for you, one final poll to share, and that question is, which of our performers followed their rule tonight the best? And I'm going to share that poll right now. And what I'm looking for you is an answer. Who followed their rule the best? Was it Scrooge with lines from the audience? Was it Cratchit/Bell with compliment in every line? Was it Fred/Tiny Tim with must give audience selected gifts? Was it the past/Mrs. Cratchit with must use a Cockney slang? Was it the present/Marley, speakers off, mic on? Or was it the future and young Scrooge, character replaced with Clarence? Who do you think followed their rule the best? I'll leave it open for just another 5 seconds to vote. We've got votes for everybody. There's votes all over the place, but there are 3 that are in a real tight squeeze, and this may be a tie. And I'm going to close it. I'm going to close the poll, and it's a tie.
Oh.
The first that ever I did live and breathe. It is a tie between Present and Marley with speakers off, mic on, and Cratchit/Bell. Compliment in every line. It is a tie between the two. I tip my cap to both of you, but I have to say there was a close third and a close fourth. There was a close race all throughout. So, one, way to go, because that was spread pretty evenly through everybody. A tie between those two. I can't believe it. So I am going to take one more moment right now to put up a little bit of a screen for those of you at home to take a look at. If our performers could take one final bow and then turn off their cameras, I'm going to put up one final virtual background, and that virtual background has some information. And I'm going to cover up this so I don't look horrifying. If you want to follow us on Twitter, on Facebook, or on Instagram, you can follow us entirely from memory, and you can follow us by simply emailing info@10bones.org, and you can get info on our shows for next year, because we'll be back, and we'll be back with Littlefield, because Littlefield will survive. And if you want to check out Our House GA, you can follow them on Instagram at Our House GA. If you want to follow Park Life Brooklyn, you can follow them. Littlefield NYC, you can follow them. And Brooklyn Tea. Well, who's Brooklyn Tea? Well, Brooklyn Tea is the company that is giving a gift card through ourselves, giving a gift card to our winners tonight, Molly Gaby and Austin Sanders. So if you're interested in following us on social media and hearing about the shows before anybody else does, there is the information that you need. Other than that, outside of that, there's nothing else you could possibly want for in the world. We thank you so much for joining us tonight.
What about the guy with did the deleted scenes?
I was about to get to it, Dad. I really was. We thank you so much for joining us tonight. We thank Dave McElligott in Lamont, Illinois, for doing some fantastic deleted scene work in our second half. And we thank Layla in the first half of the show, who also cued into some delightful deleted scenes. So thank you to Layla and thank you to David. Thank you so much for both of our audience members. Next year, we will be continuing to pick people from the audience to trigger our deleted scenes. We look forward to seeing you in 2021, and we hope you have a wonderful, safe Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, everything in the holiday that you look for, and most of all, a better new year than perhaps this one, and a better new year after that. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. We love you. Have a good night.